money making time. It's money making time. It's millions making time. It's trillions and zillions. Hey, who wants to make money? I want to make money. What about you? Do you want to make money? Well, I believe yes. I believe you're saying yes. Anyways, it's time to make money, and because it's time to make money, we need to talk about business. And because we need to talk about business, we need to talk about the things that you need to do to get the business done. And that's the reason why I'm welcoming you to this great episode of the program, Biz Talk. Yes, so we get to talk about business. Business is business time. It's money making time. On Biz Talk, we talk about everything related to getting a job, writing your resume, being an entrepreneur, raising capitals, whatever. As long as it has to do with your financial freedom and your financial independence. All right, wondering who's on the MIC? Of course, you shouldn't wonder. This voice is highly familiar and well recognized anywhere it's been heard. It is your number one radio host, Vicky Lonia, and you are looked onto your number one online radio station, Vicky Lonia Radio, which is, of course, solely here for your listening pleasure. And trust me, it is going to be an exciting moment right about now, because there is this thing that a lot of us get really, really wrong, and I am here to put it right. So, what exactly do I have for us today on Biz Talk? And you know very well that before I go ahead to do anything, I always love to bring the action.
Bring the action.
I'm ready, and you're ready to bring the action. All right, moving straight up. What exactly is available for today on Biz Talk? What is that really, really awesome new idea that I've got for you today? So we all want to land a job, right? Because the last time we did Biz Talk, we talked about how to land your dream job, how to get hired as fast as possible, where he told us that you don't need to spend so much time going on the internet and, typing in the wrong keywords. Just type in the name of the company you want to work or the position you're looking for, and then that will take you straight to what you're looking for. And also dress properly, and, a whole lot of things we talked about how to land your dream job, okay? Now today I am picking out something from that topic, and I'm going to elaborate on it. And that is dressing for interviews. Dressing for interviews. A lot of us get it wrong. We either go overly dressed or underdressed, which is absolutely wrong. So some of us are getting ready for an interview and we are so hyperventilated, we are so hyperactive, we are skeptical, we are like full of anxiety. Oh, please, what do I wear? What do I wear? Do I wear red? Do I wear yellow? Do I wear a shirt or long? Do I wear a tie? Do I make it bow or the long tie? Do I put on makeup or do I go like a deeper life woman or man? Do I put on jewelries? Do I use deodorant or perfumes? What kind of perfumes do I use? Stronger, cool, or whatever? Do I use shiny colors or dull colors? This sort of questions like really go over and over in our minds. And at the end of the day, we just go there looking so poorly dressed or too richly dressed. But there is a saying that it is better that you are overdressed than you are underdressed. But how about keeping it equal? Okay, not being overdressed, not being underdressed, but just being really well dressed. So that's exactly what we're going to be looking at. Shout out to IC2 Cyril and Lollipop. They're playing. They are the ones with the song at the background right about this moment. The song is titled "My Way" by IC2 featuring Lollipop. Yes, it is time to go to this interview, attend it, and come out of it your way. So, what is that way that is quite advisable? Dressing for interviews. Let's have it. So, before you say a single word to the interviewer, trust me, you have already made an impression based on how you're dressed, okay? So the guidelines I'm going to give you right now are the commonly accepted guidelines that are appropriate for, interviewing, okay? So every company, by the way, has a different dress code. So how you dress at the job, may vary a little, to do with how you dress for an interview. So the way you dress for the interview is going to be different from the way you dress for the job. So dressing for the interview is even much more important than dressing for the job. So let us get you into that secret. Let's give it the secret of how to dress for an interview. Okay, so for the men, I'm going to start up for the men first. So number one, you have to dress in a manner that is professionally appropriate, okay, to the situation or rather to the position for which you are applying, all right? In almost all cases, this means wearing a suit. So it is rarely appropriate for you to dress down for an interview, okay? Regardless of the company dress code, when in doubt, just go conservative. And what is conservative? Just wear a very good suit. 5-piece suit, 3-piece suit. I don't care, but please just wear a very nice suit. Well, manicure, your suit should be shiny. Whatever it is you guys call that stuff, okay. All right, still right here on Beanstalk, and we are looking at getting the right dress or dressing the right way for an interview. We're looking at the men. All right, the next one here for the men is you should wear a suit to interviews. Yes, wear a suit to interviews. Suit means work, okay? It literally means work, though. A matching jacket and pants, trousers, dress shirt, tie, coordinating socks, dress shoes. A dark colored suit, okay, with a light shirt is actually the best option when it comes to colors. So a dark colored suit and light shirt is actually the best option. And your suit should be comfortable, okay? It should be comfortable and it should fit you well, okay? It should fit you well so that you look and act your best, all right? Now, there is a difference between not yet feeling at ease in a suit and try to fit into the same suit you wore to your sister's wedding when you were 15. So please, don't go and wear a suit that you wore like 15 years ago. And come and wear it and say you're going to attend one interview. By the time you even sit down for the suit, the man don't mark you back, come up for the company already. Alright, so wear suit that is your size, that is not oversized and not undersized, okay? Just your perfect size. Alright, then please avoid loud colors. That's the next one. Avoid loud and flashy colors, okay? Your tie should be closely the same color with your suit, okay? Please avoid loud colors. Avoid flashy ties, okay? Don't go there and try to tell everybody that Mr. B tie pass. I beg you. They tell you, say, the company don't feel afford their own tie. Alright, avoid loud colors, okay? Avoid loud colors is really very important. And avoid flashy ties. Just wear something that is really corporate and not so flashy. Okay? Alright, and still on the show, the next one here for the men is avoid your clothing should be neat and clean and pressed, okay? If you don't have an iron, either buy one or be prepared to visit the dry cleaners often, okay? Because you don't want to go to an interview as a guy with your suits absolutely rumpled, okay? Make sure that you shower or bathe in the morning before the interview. Wear a deodorant, all right? Don't wear the one that is too strong and anybody from 10 miles away or 500 miles away would perceive it. Okay, so wear a cool deodorant. Don't wear cologne or aftershave, okay? You don't want to smell overpowering, okay? Don't wear cologne or aftershave. You don't want to smell overpowering or worse, cause an allergic reaction to somebody. What if the person sitting that close to you or even the person who is just about to interview you has an allergic reaction to your cologne or aftershave? Alright, so try not to wear a cologne or aftershave. Okay, now next one is make sure you have fresh breath. Brush your teeth before you leave for the interview, and always make sure you have mint with you, okay? Because there are sometimes when you just close your mouth, for some little minutes, and then when you open it up again, you my dear, all the fish forever will die. Don't mind me. Anyway, please make sure you have fresh breath, okay? If you're not sure of your breath, have a mint, Tom or any minty sweet, okay, and put it in your mouth, okay? And when it's time for the interview, if the sweet is still there, take it out. Alright, so that way when you talk, it will be fresh breath all the way. And then your hair should be neat, okay? Your hair should be neat and clean and conservative, alright? Responsibly barbed, okay? Responsibly have a responsible haircut, okay? So while it may be appropriate to dress more casually for a second interview, because you might be called for a second interview, you can dress a little bit casually, okay? But still, it is advisable that you go really corporate, okay? You must still dress professionally, okay? It's much better to be dressed up than too casual. It's better to be too dressed up than dressing too casual. So a good rule of thumb is to dress like your boss, okay? Shoes should be well polished and in good condition. condition, not scuffed or run down at the heels. They should also match your belt. You will get a great deal of use out of a good quality pair of dress shoes in the traditional style. I beg you. Ask the salesperson at the shoe store for advice. Be sure to shave in the morning of the interview, okay? And even if you don't have an ordinary shave every day, even if you don't usually shave on ordinary days, just shave on that day because it's your lucky day. You just might actually get the job. And if you have a small beard or mustache, it should remain trimmed and neat. Don't carry one long beard like say you be Osama bin Laden. Okay, if you're just tuning in, this is Vicky Lonia Radio and the program is Beast Talk. We're talking about how to dress appropriately for an interview, and we are looking at the men for today because the next edition of Beast Talk will be looking at the women. Okay, so we are still on the men. So while it is really, really appropriate for you to dress very well, I prefer, rather, it is really preferred that it is better you're too dressed than being overdressed. Okay. So once again, what did I say? Can you repeat after me? All right, I wish I really could hear you right now, but you can just go down to the comment section and hear me out, or rather, and repeat after me if you want to. All right, so dress professionally, wear a suit at all for your interview. Okay, wear a suit for your interview. Prefer a dark colored suit with a light shirt is preferable, okay? And then make sure that you have fresh breath. Wash your mouth before going for an interview. You should wear a suit that matches you, okay? That is your perfect size. Don't wear something under your undersized or oversized, all right? And avoid loud colors and flashy ties, all right? I'm going over this stuff over again so that you not miss any particular point. And then your clothing should be neat and ironed, okay? Well ironed. If you don't have a pressing iron, be ready to visit the dry cleaner, okay? But make sure that you are going to that interview with a neatly ironed dress. Your fingernails should be manicured, okay? If you have beards or mustache, trim it to look quite responsible. Go with a good and responsible haircut, all right? Use deodorants. Avoid aftershaves or cologne because you just might be meeting someone who has an allergic reaction to aftershaves and cologne, okay? Make sure your shoes are shiny and are in the same color with what you're wearing. Dark is preferably really better. Wearing dark ornaments probably better. You can put on a wristwatch, okay, but don't wear anything too shiny, all right? Great, that's it. Don't go wearing contact lens. You want to look like a cat or a lion. Don't do that. And make sure that you are with either a suitcase, carrying your documents, or a neat file to convey your documents, okay? And to crown it all, I wish you the best of luck. So I hope that you have learned what it is to dress quite well for an interview for a guy. And then when we come back for this Beast Talk on the next edition, we are going to be looking at dressing appropriately for an interview for the women, okay? So, hey guy out there going for an interview, I do hope that this has really helped you. But if you've got any more questions, you just go down to the comment section and, drop your question. Or you can meet me up on social media, Facebook at Vicky Lonia Radio, Twitter at Lonia Radio, and Instagram at Vicky Lonia Radio. Okay, or you can call me at 070-1059-8784. All of Mr. remains Vicky Lonia, your number one radio host, and it is yours truly, solely for your listening pleasure, Vicky Lonia Radio. Let's do this again some other time. Meanwhile, still stay locked on onto Vicky Lonia Radio because more programs will be coming up right away. The song is IC2 featuring Lollipop titled My Way. And cha-cha now. Good evening.
Now your love for your smile, say I see my love. Make una no call me, I know my way. Everybody just say I see my love. Make una no call me, I know my way, cause I know my way.